guys.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Happy Tea Time Tuesday. I don't need to yell. Is this
Tea-
a good volume? I don't want to yell.
yes, that's
That's a
good.
good volume.
From
Okay.
my end, it's good.
Okay, good. Happy Tea Time Tuesday. Welcome to the Fancy Smancy Tea Party podcast. Okay. So this is technically our fifth time recording together. However, there have
hmm
been a lot of changes. There have been a
So
lot
many.
of changes. So many changes. So the last time we really got together was back in what, December?
I don't know. It may have been December
November?
or November, somewhere around. I think it was November, if I'm going to be
Okay.
honest.
Yeah, this crazy
It,
world, this crazy
yeah,
life.
yeah.
But it's
So episode 4 that you guys may have seen, that was from 2023. We have not recorded since then, so this is our welcome back.
yeah. And now instead of the Lynn and Z show, which is us talking and sipping tea, we're the Fancy Smancy Tea Party. This is a really cool brand. It's an idea, us doing this together is us together. The Fancy Smancy Tea Party started as a really cool event to do for ladies to come together, to sip tea, share ideas, always in support of a great cause. So we thought we could take that same energy and bottle it up into a podcast, right? To share
That's
it
the
with you
plan.
ladies, to just, and what our motto now is sip, shine, and grow together. I think
There
that
we go. I love it.
you like
Okay,
it,
go ahead.
yay! So we'll sip tea, we'll shine our lights. We're trying to be shiny. I forget where we were the other day, but I was like, I was feeling really shiny today.
Oh, I love feeling
Putting out
shiny.
happy energy.
I
I
don't like feeling glittery, but I like feeling
Yeah,
shiny.
not
If
necessarily
that makes any sense. I don't want too much.
16 to like 21, maybe you're glittery. But
There
now,
you go. Yeah, no,
uh,
I'm past the glittery.
we
I
got
don't
a
think I was ever really glittery.
glittery. We got a shimmer. We got a shine. We're just exuding positive energy light
Yes.
to help the world around us be a brighter place. So that's
Right.
our goal. That's our goal. So
That's our goal.
we have some things. Well, of course, as always, I'm Z, and
I'm Lynn.
and we're two moms, but we're more than just moms. We're teachers, but we're more than teachers. We're homeschoolers, but we're more than homeschoolers, right? So
hmm
it's hard to not get pigeon into
Entrepreneurs,
entrepreneurs, creative
artists,
artists.
creatives,
About to say
naturalistas.
naturally. So you guys are probably a lot like us in that you have a whole lot going on with all of these different passions and pursuits and things that are important to you that you want to see manifest in your life. But then at the end of the day, you feel really overwhelmed and you're looking back like, did I do what I needed to do today? Am I living in my greatness? So we want to be a part of the process with you, and we'll all grow together.
That is the plan.
Uh, Awesome. So Lynn, I'll let you be the first to share about what's in your cup. Got to start with our tea. My glass isn't that exciting, but we'll start
No,
with
your
our tea.
glass is always exciting. You
Oh,
always have some exciting fusion of deliciousness.
I hope today stands up. I hope today stands up.
I am keeping it simple. Well, it's simple in terms of it just being one thing, okay? Because sometimes I like to go a little crazy, y'all know. So this is Rosehip tea, okay? So Rosehip is very, very exciting. Let me just show you what it looks like. This is actually from the brand Altea.
Oh, I think I've
Altea.
had them before.
Okay, so if you look, this is what the rose hips look like. All right, and it smells amazing. It smells like fruity.
I
It
love
smells
rose
really fruity rather than rosy, if that makes. It doesn't really smell floral. It smells fruity,
Mm-hmm.
and I love putting. So the funny thing is, this is the first time I'm actually drinking it because I put it in everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like I crushed the rose hips, and well, that could be another segment.
Yeah, that's about it. But they're really good. They're super high in vitamin C, right?
There's super high in vitamin C's. Great for weight loss. I had to see what the internal benefits was. Because I'm just familiar with hair and skin benefits, which is what I usually use it for. But yeah, it's really good for vitamin C, weight loss, immunity. It's just a really great, I guess,
I
fruit
guess we'll
herb. I
say
don't know what
herb.
to
It's
call.
a
But hey,
flowering pod. I don't
and
know.
it's really nice. It's really subtle. It's not like strong. I put a lot because I wanted to really taste it.
Yeah, this
And
is really subtle as a tea or a
it's
pill.
but it's still like when I tasted it, I was like, okay, because I've had blends
Mm-hmm.
of like from other like little tea shops with rosehip in it. And now that I taste it, I'm like, okay, so that's what I taste in those blends because now it has a familiar flavor, so
Does
I
it kind of like have
recognize it.
fullness to it? You know how some
It
things
does.
in
It
skin
does. But
like
it's a great standalone to like. It goes great. Like it grows great with hibiscus,
yeah, I that.
but cinnamon and things like that. But by itself, it's actually really nice. I'm gonna actually start drinking more of this because I really like it. So that is what's in my. Oh no, we'll talk about that later. Never mind. 'Cause I was about to bring out what's up my
Your
okay.
creativity,
My
your
creativity.
creativity
Well, not really. Just to
portion.
give you a little bit of. So this is the rose hip oil. This company is Felica. And so this is the oil that I use in a lot of things. But so that will be our next segment.
Okay.
But the tea itself is beautiful. I love it.
Well, I know it's yummy. I know it's yummy. I, if I'm not mistaken, I think that there's rose hip in what I'm drinking right now.
Oh,
So I put,
that was really
if I'm not
exciting.
mistaken, right? I put rose. Well, I have rose petals. So I put those in the teapot, and then I have some bags that Keely found for me. It's actually Luzanne tea, old school Luzanne, but it's a
Lucian. Lucian.
it's Louisiane. Sorry,
Lucian. Okay. Okay.
Luzianne. They've always been the sweet tea people in the South that I'm aware
Okay.
of. So it's this Southern blend that we saw with watermelon, rose hip.
Mm.
It might have hibiscus in it,
Mhm. Mhm.
um, green tea. So I'm
Okay.
thinking like watermelon and rose with the
Okay.
squeeze of
Okay.
lemon. Cold,
Okay.
hot outside. That's what.
Cold. Okay. Yes. Very nice. All right. Well, that
Cold.
sounds
I don't
really,
have all
really
my
nice.
benefits, guys. I love watermelon.
I love watermelon too.
Apologize.
I
It
love
does
juicing
something.
watermelon. I haven't done it in a while, but I
I
love
love.
watermelon juice with cucumber, just
Yes,
that
I'm
like
gonna.
summer,
I have an issue with watermelon, and this is my issue. Like it's just.
the
I
seeds.
love. I love watermelon. No, not even the seeds, because I found that you could chew the seeds up, and they're actually really good for you.
No, I
But
like
this.
what cause they don't sell them with the seeds anymore, and I'm like,
Yes, you
how is
have
this
to hunt
watermelon
for
growing?
them.
I don't like the genetically modified one. It's suspicious. Where is this come
It's
from?
it's so hard to find them. I'll be
It
honest with you
is.
about the watermelons. I'm gonna say about watermelons. Number one, as a quote unquote African American in America, there's this stigma about liking watermelon. And when I was in college, I hadn't really thought about it too much. But I went to HBCU, shout out Hampton. And the humanities professor took us on the tour of the campus. And at the top of the main auditorium, there was sugarcane and watermelon etchings.
Okay.
And he was like, "Look at this racism," and I understood what he was saying.
But we can't even enjoy watermelon
But
anymore.
I'm gonna enjoy my watermelon.
They're like,
Watermelon knows no race. Okay,
yeah.
watermelon knows no race. So I'll say that.
Oh
Now,
no, it
this will
doesn't.
be it doesn't. This will be my public service announcement. So we heard some time back that the seedless watermelons have been treated with gout medicine. You can research it if you like. I didn't go in too deep, but that's something that we saw online to
Wow.
to suppress the growth of the seeds. Ultimately making it sterile. So
Oh,
yeah. So if
that's
it's
nasty.
not seeded, we just won't buy it. So all year
It's
round,
hard to find
it's hard to find. You got to look at farmers
that seeded.
market.
Yeah,
If you're in the
yeah,
South, it's easier. Like they're in
yeah.
season now, but year round, the ones you find are going to be seedless. But I finally started seeing the seeded ones the past few weeks, and then and Keely. If you don't know, Keely's my husband. I know you know, Lynn. I'm
Shout
talking.
out to Keely.
Shout out to Keely. Shout out to Keely. Shout out to Mike. Lynn cousin. Shout out. So he was like, "Listen, you can't be like a crackhead about the watermelon, because when I see the like when the apples come
You can
out, I'm
afford it.
looking, I'm in the bins, like, is it seeded?
But
Is it
that's okay because
seasoned? Is it seeded?
yeah,
And at the
yeah.
store, and then when I
I
see
have
it,
not seen that.
sometimes Walmart will have it. You have to catch them.
Mhm.
Farmers markets, right? So there's this farmer market that we ended up visiting in Palm Bay. Since y'all don't know, I'm in Florida right now. That's
There
where we
we
up there.
go.
We're in Florida.
Palm
In
Bay.
Palm Bay, shout out Palm Bay.
Shout
And
out to Palm Bay. I lived there. We lived there briefly for 2 years, so we have a special place in our heart for Palm Bay.
we're gonna figure out how to
I'm in
visit.
Daytona now. Z, you are in currently
We're currently in Vero Beach. We're
currently in Vero Beach.
embarking on our world schooling journey.
There
So
we
I'll
go.
let
That's
you know.
okay. we're a bit of a nomadic tea pair. You'll see, guys, as we go
Yeah,
through.
but we like excitement. You know, the
We
5
like
is such a
excitement. We like
special
new
journey.
places.
Okay,
Absolutely.
big city.
That
Oh
is all
no.
right.
So we were talking about not being a crackhead about watermelon. No offense to and I apologize, guys. No offense to anyone whose family has dealt with drug issues. You get what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be insensitive. So, but that's how I am about my watermelon. It's my absolute favorite fruit. So when the seedy ones come out, y'all better watch out because I'm buying them up. Okay.
Actually, if anyone that lives in Florida, because I don't know exactly where to go to find them, if you can let us know where you have seen
Watermelon.
seeded watermelon, I would like to know.
Mm-hmm.
Because I haven't bought it in a while because I just don't.
You can
Sometimes
find
I just give in and I'll just get the seeded.
if
Listen,
y'all
I don't
can
know
get
what.
over, if you can get over to the
Yes,
Daytona, you remember we went to the flea market in
the
Daytona?
farmers market.
Yeah,
Yes,
if you can
yes,
get
they
over
had it there.
there, they should have them there.
The fruit when we was there, I didn't see. But then again,
It
I'll
wasn't in
check them out
season
again.
yet.
Okay, that's
Yep,
probably
it
what it
wasn't in
was.
season yet.
Okay,
So
I'll check it out.
that's my tip
Okay,
as a
okay.
returning. All right, let me see what's next on our list. I
What's
have my
next? What
list
we've been
called.
up to? What are we doing?
Okay, so we just talked about RT, and then we got into a little sidebar about watermelon. So now creativity. What passions are you pursuing? So first we'll put this out if you're listening, which we hope you are. If you're listening on Spotify, that's great. Come find us on Facebook or YouTube. And
Yes, find us on Facebook. Yes,
find us
YouTube,
on Facebook,
Spotify.
Fancy
Gotta upload it.
Schmancy.
Fancy
Fancy
Smancy Tea
schmancy tea
Party.
party, because we like fancy, but we don't live fancy lives. So that's why it's fancy
Not
schmancy,
at all.
because we're fancy in here. We're fancy in here. But our entrepreneurial, creative mom lives don't really allow for fancy all the rest
Basically,
of the time. Maybe one of these days you'll see us. We'll have a cute hat and a fancy dress on, but don't hold
yes,
your
yes,
breath. Don't hold your
yes.
breath. So let's see where we're. Fancy Smancy Tea Party. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube,
Mhm, mhm,
Spotify. We've
mhm.
got a whole tea party movement here. So let's talk about creativity. I'll let you go first, Lynn, so you can talk about
Oh,
your project,
okay.
and then I'll share
Where do
what
I
we have
begin?
going on.
Okay, so creativity wise, I use a lot. So part of the reason why I'm such a tea connoisseur is that I have a great appreciation for herbs and teas and their benefits. The benefits regarding like internal health, but also hair, skin. So for the past I don't even know how long it's been now. Probably a good 3-4 years. Um, I infuse a lot of teas into my products. So that's why I was saying how Rosehip was one of my favorite, but this is the first time I've actually like drank it. So for instance, so I do have a hairline where I use Rosehip in a lot of the moisturizing hair care products. I use the oil. So I have here, like, I have a cream, a hair cream. It's a moisturizing cream, and it features rosehip. It features aloe vera, sea moss, just a lot of like hair loving natural ingredients. Um, Butters from Brazil. Like, I love exotic butters. We'll get into
Oh,
that, I'm sure, at some point.
I'm gonna call
She's
Lynn the
she
butter.
knows.
Okay.
I love my butters. So yeah, you'll see things like not, of course, shea butter, but of course you'll see things like kupuasu and takuma and ukuba and
Never heard of them,
just
have you?
kokum, and you'll
No.
see, you read my ingredients, you'll see, like, I do a lot of research, and I know, like, individually what these things can do for your skin and for your hair. So it's a lot of work, it's a lot of formulation, but my hair has never been happier, my kids' hair, so I stand by everything that I create. But
We use
all
the
in all,
skin for stuff.
that's the creative process that I've been into. And also the skin, on the skin side, I use in particular, because we're talking about rosehip. So I'll give an example. Like, this is a rose petal facial. Is it mirror on your, can you, is it like mirror image? I don't
No,
know
it
if
looks
you guys are gonna see
regular.
it. Okay, for me it looks like a mirror image. So this is a facial cleansing bar, and then I crushed like rose petals and rose hip to have like exfoliation. So
Oh, I
this
have
bar
that
can be
one.
used. Oh,
You
you
gave
have
me
this
one of
bar.
those.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
you gave me one of
I
those.
gave her a bunch of stuff when you came to
That
visit.
rose
But
clay. Yeah, the rose clay.
yes, the rose clay. Oh yes, you had the
Rose
mask, but now
clay.
I have a rose clay scrub as well, facial scrub,
Ooh.
also featuring rose hips. So I try to really find out like what it does best, and then I make a product so that features it, showcases it, so you can get the best out of it. So as far as skin and like hair and everything, like, this is my body butter, no, sorry, not body butter. Body scrub.
Mhm.
Body scrub. I will have links for everything. Let's just do that because I'm taking up too much time. I
Okay.
will provide a link. We'll provide links of everything that I make that has rose hip in it. How about
So,
that? And
okay.
then maybe we'll do some sample. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, you're good. So that is a small bit of the creativity. Of course, we do lots and lots of stuff, but
Mhm.
that's something that I wanted to share, just because I don't think I've shared too much about. I don't know if I have. It was so long ago.
Yeah,
If
I
I
think we
shared
shared bits and
anything about
pieces.
the businesses, and this tea is amazing, and I wanted to let you guys know what it's about. So, okay,
Awesome.
back to you, Z.
No, honestly, Lynn, I really love your stuff. We've really, really been enjoying it. The butters and the oils are the fave. Like, really, 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 really awesome. So I co-sign. So I guess it's my turn for creativity.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
Share, share.
I won't keep you all day. There's a lot of writing, there's a lot of drawing going on over here. Always lots of baking and cooking. But mostly writing and drawing. Um,
Mm.
so number one, the Capital City Mysteries Club. If you've been
Okay.
watching, then you know my husband and I are publishers of an epic comic book company called Adroit Comics. But it's more than comic books. Like, he grew up reading comic books. I grew up in the library, so I was
Yes. Oh, the
devouring.
upside down.
Oh yeah, oh you
Android.
got it there. Oh,
I just happen to have one here. I'm like, well,
that's funny. It's really
this
awesome.
is
I'm
here
glad
for
you
a
got one.
reason.
I forgot we gave y'all one.
Uh
It
oh.
is such a
Is she
great
breaking up,
story.
or am I
Did we
breaking
freeze a
up?
little bit?
I don't know if you froze or I froze,
Well,
but
the
we're
signal
back.
is it's good on either end. It records.
Okay.
It records it.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, but no, that's exciting. That's great. Y'all have your copy there. Crimson Hawk issue 2 is actually on the way. We're looking to have it done by the fall. But our whole mission in creating this was to create something super, super duper awesome and epic that kids could read without scarring their minds forever. That's what we like to say. The comic book world, and not just the comic book world, entertainment period, it's just a bit too much nowadays. And I know that there have always been things that we didn't necessarily agree with, but as we've matured spiritually and grown as parents, it's like every time you turn around, you gotta cover your kid's eyes, or you gotta censor this. Or one
Yeah.
time I was scrolling through, then it was called Twitter, before it was X. I was scrolling through, and I mean, I really saw such an offensive, vulgar
Mm.
image of a
Hmm.
superhero that shall remain nameless. I was like, who is
Mm.
drawing this? Like, really, it made me get off Twitter. I was like, I'm not gonna sit here and be
Yeah.
assaulted. So we really wanted to say, I'm not gonna be
Wow.
assaulted. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So we created our stories from a place of excitement and intrigue and action and adventure, minus all that other stuff. So the kids who've been reading it, because I use it in my classes too and the tutoring that I do, they've been loving it, and we're getting rave reviews from everyone, so I'm really excited. So we started the Capital City Mysteries Club, which brings reads every week. So you could visit us now at adroitcomics.com/mystery club, so you can see
Okay.
exactly how it works. We're engaging the youth, we're delivering epic stories. Then we have like comprehension, recall, different challenges that go along with it for boosting vocabulary and other things that parents and teachers will be excited about. And they also
Mhm.
have a chance to win epic prizes. So we've been pouring a lot into this, and that's our stuff for the older kids. But I'm also getting rev back up with my own artwork. So in Adroit Comics, my husband, Keely, is the artist. So we'll share so
You're
you can
both
see.
artists, but yes, he's
Oh
amazing.
yeah, thank you. Okay,
Absolutely.
lifelong. Let me rephrase it. He's the lifelong visual artist, and his artwork is epic. I draw really cute things that make me happy.
uh
Okay, I said I draw
I
really.
love your characters and your
Yes,
art.
thank
Very it's
you.
all yes.
I'll
It's
share it.
you're
I,
very talented as well. You can tell
oh,
sometimes some things you can't necessarily teach. You know,
yeah,
I know he has like guided you with a lot of things, but you have to have something. And
yeah.
you
Thank
definitely
you.
have something.
I
Yes.
appreciate that. I always wanted to be an artist, but I never thought that I could be. So I had gotten, directed to the life of theater. And, sometimes our parents will put us on paths that they want us to be on, and we don't really get to explore all of our talents. So I'm really happy now to be exploring the artsy side and to keep doing stuff for the little ones.
Yes.
I'm going to share this on our early inspired learning page, and that's where we're going to have more of our early learning and education related stuff. So anyone
Mhm.
who followed us back in the day, I actually got a really nice message from a
Did
friend named
you?
Jackie. Yeah, I friended my old page. We may post this on my old page too. I
Okay.
I took a sabbatical from social media for some years for various reasons, like needed a good life reset. The world had gotten so toxic and crazy, like especially with the pandemic. I wasn't trying to just live in a world of depression and anxiety, so I really really cut off all the social media. But
Mhm.
I realized that if you want to talk to anybody in this world, you better go online, and we got a lot
How
of
it
stuff to
is.
say. So we're here, guys. Hello. I'm happy to see you. I hope you're happy to see us, and we got a lot more fun things to do. So I think
Absolutely.
that's our creativity. Oh, so post below. This one's for you. Post below. Go on our page, whether it's YouTube or Facebook, in the comments, and just share a link to whatever creative things are filling up your life these days. What's inspiring you? Are you taking time to pursue your passions and to bring creativity into your life? Okay.
Pun
Yeah.
intended.
Yeah. Pun intended. Pun intended. So that's our
All right.
creativity. So it looks like
All
we have like
right.
5 minutes left. Okay, 5 minutes.
Okay. All right. What's us? What's the? What else
So
can we
let's
do?
see. If we have an inspirational quote, We could talk
Oh,
about serenity and seeking,
okay.
peace, or we
We can
could
talk
talk
about
about
what we've been up to.
prosperity
Prosperity. Oh, look at you.
and making that. I've been practicing. We're really doing this. This is key. Making that
Yes.
munchie. I had to do that.
A specialty.
Yes, that's it. So I know
Oh.
everyone is looking, well, maybe not everyone. Shout out to the people who are not looking for extra ways to bring in income. You need to tell everybody else what you're doing. Hopefully it's good and positive.
Oh
But
yes, because
most of the people we know, are
work
looking,
online in some way and
looking to increase their income. So
have hustles.
yes. So we want to hear from you guys. What are you doing? What are you doing to help drive your income? We have our entrepreneurial pursuits, and I actually have an opportunity that I'd like to share. We'll have more information coming soon, but we are looking for, it doesn't have to just be ladies, of course, but I know this is a show for ladies. Ladies who would like to be affiliates for our comic book company and our comic book program because we have opportunity to really push sales to different organizations, and it's just the two of us over here with me and Keely doing all of our comic book stuff. So we really are looking to build a team of individuals who would like to help make history. Okay, there's my plug. There's my plug for Money
I've
Man.
talked enough. I've talked enough.
Yeah, you
You guys
said
are gonna
enough.
hear plenty, plenty, plenty about everything,
Yeah, everything you
everything I
got
got
going
going
on.
on. But yes, but it's great to reconnect. I know you guys just seen us. Like, wow, I just saw them last week.
But we've
But
recorded
for
those
us,
here.
it's been like a minute, like 6, 7 months since we've done this. So
Yeah.
thank you for your support, everybody. We're gonna continue to bring
Yeah.
you more information just about like generally like just the how beautiful the entrepreneurial spirit is as a whole, and how we
Mhm.
can all benefit from each other, and how we can all just make it a little bit easier than it is, because it's hard,
Yeah, it's
extremely
hard, but
hard, creating anything and watching it blossom and grow. So any way we can help each other, that's what we want to do. And
yeah.
we'll continue to share as we go along this journey, just to let you know that you're not alone. We're not alone. We're all here together, and we're all trying to help each other. So
Agree.
ultimately, that's the goal.
Yes, that's definitely the goal. So we're going to work on some times and figure out a time where we can open up this time to not just be a podcast, but be a meetup, a virtual meetup like we did back in the day with our teacher
Yeah.
buddies. But this time, not just teachers,
Yes.
but ladies who want to get together and share some positivity, good vibes, just trying to grow together. That's
Keep
what
them
we do.
going. Keep them going.
Plug it. Just trying to grow together. I
Positivity.
think that's a okay.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
All right.
all
You want to
right, Miss
close us
Lynn, I
out?
appreciate you coming out. Yes, I'll close this out. All right,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen, if any gentlemen are joining us, I hope you enjoyed our episode 5 of the Fancy Schmancy Tea Party
There it
podcast,
is.
hosted by Lynn and Z. So check us out, please share, let everyone know about the fun we're having here, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Okay. Bye, guys.